shut down. The situation is all under control. They're done spraying here, which should be any minute. They're going to hook up the move team where you get you to the gate. And the number 2 engine. A couple things went wrong with that, followed by a hydraulic system. So obviously, I do apologize for the delay. Not that it's all late at night. We understand your frustration. As of what now, I know they're going to get you off the airplane and we're going to figure it out there. I've got a lot of paperwork to do. I've got phone calls to make, so bear with us. The last few bits of information, they need to go ahead and hook up and tow us to the gate. So we've already had maintenance come out there, overlook the airplane themselves, and certainly apologize for this. Obviously, safety is, of course, our number one our concern here at United, and I really do appreciate your patience. We're going to get you to the gate here very shortly, and we will take it from there. Once again, do apologize, but I really do appreciate everyone's patience.
Somewhere, so I asked them, okay, are they gonna, is it gonna be like an act of God or weather or something that would cause us to not leave at 1:15? They said, no, they're on the way here, so they're driving. It's their home here.
I mean, are you surprised the engine and the flaps would have the same problems at the same time, or what?
I mean, I can make some sense of it. It could be a lot of things, but I don't know what if it's a structural thing or if it's like a something like the wings flexed. I don't know. I don't know.
It came in fast though.
Yeah, because probably because there was probably no thrust reverser on that side if the engine was out. It might have just been a problem with the engine and not a totally failed engine, but I don't know. But they did douse it with maybe there was a fuel leak or something. I don't. This could have been a number of things. But the brakes work. We didn't have like some kind of sideways thing from running this thrust reverser on one side or something. I don't really remember hearing the thrust reversers. Do you?
No.
Just send it slowly, but we came in like really fast. So, my name is Sterling. I've been I don't know if it's a systemic problem, but like the 2 times last year before this time, it was let's see. I was on my way to DC. I think that was to Baltimore that time. That was like a few months ago, and just got diverted. The whole Delta computer glitch thing, and like that was just like a nightmare. Like but there was the lines for customer service were just like there were people camping in the lines. It was a nightmare, and this is my first red eye I had taken in a while, and I got stranded at connecting airport because of the glitch. And then leaving Baltimore, I was just going to like Charlotte, and then going to Lexington. That was like, God, that was yeah, I got to see a lot.
And I mean, it seems like it's not one airline, another airline.
It was American that time, but I think that was a weather thing. But then I think it's also like with the pilots not being able to like go over a certain amount of hours. So people left that plane, the plane that I was supposed to get on in Baltimore. I saw the people 4 hours later. They sat on the tarmac for 4 hours before taking off, and but that was because of weather, I guess. But they had this look on their faces like they just left a casino. So.
And this plane, I mean, you saw the fire trucks. What happened?
I saw the fire trucks when we were coming in for landing. At first, I heard a noise like in the back of the plane. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but it was all on the right side of the plane, and then that was the one that got thrown by those fire engines. But yeah, I saw fire trucks, and they're coming on, and then I just saw lights up like, oh boy, we're kind of coming in kind of hot, so.
Are you worried about flying?
No, I'm not worried about flying, but I do like notice things. I notice a lot of things when there's like anomalies, and there's like, was that noise supposed to be there? Because we're like cruising altitude, and all of a sudden I start hearing this noise on the right side. I think that was something to do with the engine fire or whatever it was, or the engine leaking. There's this grinding noise, but it sounded like it was behind me. But also, that's not what I thought it was. I was thinking about the door plugs because that we're row 31, and that's why I kept switching seats. I had the whole row to myself, so I'm like, so I decided, and then I was like curious. I'm like, oh, maybe I should sit over here and here, but I don't want to be behind the door plug. You can tell the door plug because it's the one that has the solitary window, and like the windows aren't doubled up in a panel. There's just one window in a panel.
And Boeing, I mean, what is going on?
Oh, McDonnell Douglas merged with them, and they just decided to put cost cutting over safety and everything else. And there's some whistleblowers have died apparently. there's just like a lot of weird stuff that went on, and yeah, I mean, my partner used to work at Boeing like a long time ago, and he was laid off. So
they laid off probably good people and brought in new people.
They outsourced
South
it.
Carolina.
Yeah.
South Carolina non-union.
Well, yeah, I don't know where they moved overseas too. Like everything, I mean, everything's been globalized. So I mean, you got like this part coming from Italy, a fuselage or a wing coming from France or Italy, and then like you got some other stuff coming from other places and stuff that's maybe not. But
and then maintenance, if they do maintenance overseas,
do
who
they?
looks at it? Yes.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's all globalized. I mean, they're if one piece goes down, like it's not like all in-house anymore. So, but I mean, that's what you have to do. But I have the feeling this new airline that, or this new the plane that's coming out from China is like something to do with like I think it's like a collaboration between Boeing and Airbus, and they're trying to cheap out, and they're trying to like let their parent companies go and let this one thrive because it's all made in China. So, and they don't have the liability, they don't have to have the safety standards, so they can make it perform better as far as gas saving and everything, and make cheaper tickets and faster plane and out.
So are
compete.
you worried? You're saying you're not worried. You don't. I mean, it sounds like a system problem.
I'm probably not in my lifetime, but
who knows? Not a bright future the way it's going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everything has teething problems, you know. So, I mean, that's just the nature of it. They just don't publicize them. It gets more publicized nowadays because everyone has a camera phone and stuff like that. So, I'm not really worried. I mean, I'm not afraid of flying. That's probably because I know a little bit about flying too. So, I mean, I don't know how to fly a full-size plane, but I know how to fly a model plane. So. I know a little bit about the aerodynamics and stuff like that, and just like when I was going, okay, we're putting people in the back, but then I realized we were a little nose heavy because of all the people in first class. But
I wonder if that affected the engine. Who knows?
No, unless the fuselage is sagging too much in the front and something got broken. Maybe actually we probably should have been more centralized in the weight. Actually, if you think about it, we're probably sagging over both ends of the wing, the front and the back. They just broke something on the engine, like the engine trying to fly a bunch of zero weight in the middle, and it's like the rest of the plane's like this. I thought we were just doing a gypsy plane style, pick up some more passengers.
We have a crew here ready. We have the aircraft. Everything is ready. Just waiting for our captain and co-pilot. Their estimated arrival time is midnight 30. So that's why this departure is 1:15 a.m. in the morning.